So I was able to put the last 3 snowflakes down. The car is complete. Jared helped me wipe it down and reposition it. Alex is here shooting the final shots. Mikey's on the way to pick it up. He already texted me, he said he's excited. But shout out to Jared, shout out to Alex. Mikey just picked the car up. I didn't get a ton of footage because I was kind of excited to show it to him. He hadn't seen any what do you call it? Any previews, and he was extremely excited too. So he said it exceeded his expectations. Going from seeing a render to a finished product was cooler to him, and seeing it in person than seeing snippets and progress photos. I'm so thankful for opportunities like this, because going from making little stickers in my garage like 10-12 years ago to doing full-on liveries like this is I don't know, I don't have words for it yet. So I don't think it's dawned on me because they just left the parking lot. But I gotta get both of these vans in here and start slapping stuff together. The shop's so empty now, and we got to start printing the rest of the storefront that we're gonna do tomorrow and the next day. Well, probably tomorrow. I'm clearing the work table because I'm about to print the store graphics. I'm not gonna get into how we do the installs on them, and I might not even film that aspect of it because I don't know if that company wants to be on YouTube. I'm rendering some of the files right now. Well, ripping some of the files in the software. I'm gonna switch the laminate out because we're doing matte laminate. There is, I think, 78 minutes of print time for each sheet I'm doing. And then I think there's 5 sheets. 2, 3, yeah, 78 minutes times 5 divided by 60. So I have 6 hours of print time ahead of me. Granted, I could print whole rolls at a time, but because I have such small room for error, I'm not gonna leave. And while those are getting printed, I'm gonna slap the decals on these cargo vans. So it's kind of a win-win. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna rush home right away, get some rest, and then knock out that store before I fly out the day after. Let's get to work. It's like 1:30 a.m. The printer's still going. I have probably another 2 hours of printing and production I'm gonna do today. I've already printed and laminated a chunk of the graphics for tomorrow. Jared and I will get here and we'll do some of the weeding and not weeding, some of the trimming, because these are for example, this is a door and a window and whatever else is in here. There's probably 10 graphics there. Here's a door and part of a big window. I'm a little tired, and of course I need more caffeine, but this is how it goes sometimes. So I wish I could show you guys the graphics I'm doing for these. They're almost done. The other van's about 80% complete. This one, I have half the other side done. There's a big like 10-foot, maybe like 7-8 foot graphic that goes across this, and then a front and a back one. But they're pretty straightforward after you get it positioned and situated. All right, well, I'll see you guys soon. It's about it's 4:32 a.m. I guess it's better than leaving yesterday at 5:30 or so. All the printing's done, all the laminating's done. Most of the vinyl work on the box van, on the cargo vans are done. I think maybe another half hour to an hour of work for that, and then some more production side of things tomorrow before we go install that storefront. I've already had to move my flight out once, so I was supposed to leave tomorrow night around 7 p.m. I just couldn't see myself doing that while providing quality. So I called Alaska Airlines and I moved my flight over to the next day. It's another day. I'm headed to the shop real quick to knock out those commercial vans. There's a few more little graphics that need to go on. They're gonna come pick them up in the next few hours. And then I'm gonna finish trimming the storefront graphics. I already printed and laminated all of them yesterday, so I'll finish trimming them. And hopefully we have a straightforward, resistance-free, no struggle install. And then I could start packing and shopping, doing some laundry for my flight tomorrow. I'm probably not gonna film a ton today, mainly because I don't wanna reach out to the customer on a Sunday to ask them if it's okay to film for a vlog and this and that. So if they do say it's okay, then I will circle back and shoot some content of that stuff if you guys want to see it. If not, I will definitely include some sort of informational videos on stuff like that in the future. This channel isn't really to teach a ton of wrapping stuff unless the opportunity presented itself. There's more than one way to skin a cat in our industry, so I'm sure there's like the absolute most correct way, and then there's a way that works better for some of us. Now, I'm self-taught for a lot of things. I had already had a lot of learning done under my belt before I took some classes. I've taken a couple of 3M classes, and in fact, I used to watch Justin Pate on YouTube before he started Wrap Institute, and I think there was only like 2 videos that were up, or 3 videos, or a handful of videos when I first started watching his stuff. Anyways, that's the game plan for today. Drink some coffee, apparently get some gas, and GTR. I like those things. I was just thinking about building one of those into a drift car. It's such a big car, at least from like when you look at it, like compared to like an S chassis, right? It'd be dope to see an R35, well, an R35 drift car or GTR drift car. I don't remember all the lingo and terms these days. Do like dope livery to it. SR swap it. I'm just playing. I guess, let me think what my ideal GTR drift build would be. You can't LS swap it. You're gonna have 2 types of people that hate you, right? You can't SR swap it, because I mean, you can for like street level and grassroots stuff. Probably RB swap it. Like an RB25 or Jay-Z swap it. I'm curious on what kind of dream builds you guys have. Let me know in the comments. Peace. The shop's empty now. Both of those cargo vans left earlier. We did all the trimming and the seaming of the window graphics panels, and it's 6 p.m. right now. I leave town in the morning, so I'm gonna go knock this store out. If you've been watching, you already know I've been staying up till like 5 a.m. every day. So hopefully everything's okay. Luckily, it's not out of town. We've done a bunch of out of town jobs. I'm probably not gonna come back to the shop. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow if I forgot something. Jared knows the game plan of what's gonna happen while I'm not here. He's gonna detail a couple cars, ceramic coat a car, and probably organize the shop. I think he's gonna hang up more of these lights. I am getting started really late, but it's okay. I kind of needed to slow down a little, otherwise huge mistakes would be made, and that's not the game plan. We have a bunch of panty eye stickers printed and ready to go. So if you do want something, these are not on the website. These are not on the website, but every order that's made until they run out, well, until we print more, is gonna get them shipped out to them as well. And then obviously some Bridge City decals. These won't get shipped out. These are for projects that I actually work on. And yeah, let's see how the day goes. All right, guys, so Jared and I are at the job site. We pulled up in both cars full of shit. I'm not gonna show the final finished product. Maybe I'll show a blurry version, but it's an arcade that's extending and adding probably like the party room slash other type of attractions, maybe. I did that maybe 4 years ago, and some of the other stuff that they have around the walls 3 years ago. We're getting started kind of late, and that's okay. I think I'll be able to knock this project out before I leave. Anyways, I just wanted to show you guys before we started putting vinyl down, because I might not show that part. So it's 3:30 a.m. I just left the job site. Thankfully, Jared came in clutch. He stuck around until we put on some of the really big stuff. And it was extremely helpful having two hands. I mean, some of the big stuff was like 75 inches wide by 90 inches tall. It's doable with one person. It's just easier with two. And I appreciate it. I'm feeling a little sick, maybe a little stuffy. You can probably tell from my voice. I still have a shit ton of shit to do. And I'm headed home right now so I could take a shower, well, do a load of laundry, take a shower, and then go to bed. Wake up, pack my shit, go get a haircut from TZ, go send out the lease for the shop, because I forgot to do it on Friday, Saturday. And of course, the post office is closed on Sunday. Buy some shoes and be at the airport by 2. So, but as soon as I land, I'm taking an Uber to my cousin's house, and I'm just gonna sleep. I don't really care to hang out or do any socializing. It's been a hectic ass week. I'm kind of curious how many hours I put in this week. The last 3 days were 19, 20 hours, something about that time frame. Actually, the last 4 days. So, and who knows how much time was the previous days. Anyways, the car's full of shit because it's just how it is. Maybe I'll even go to the shop and empty this thing out. I don't know yet. It's like a SEMA build rush last minute with no fucking SEMA build. So those of you that do SEMA builds or have worked on them, or you try to meet deadlines. I mean, this week has been just go, and I think I can hold that up for a short period of time, but not long term. I'll tell you what, my body, it forces me to crash. So it'll be random if I have too many days like this in a row. It just or too many weeks, it just wakes up, does not want to work. My brain's like, nope, we're doing something fun today, or we're not doing nothing. In the last 3 months, I've probably only taken off 2 days, which I'm very thankful for all the work and job opportunities I have. So those of you that are customers that are watching, I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever understand.